Okay, so we are going to start. This is the video clip that Yossi Tzur, the club member, made recently. And you're all welcome to see the meeting that we had. Okay, now we'll go. First, we want to thank to Mali and to Rotary Israel for their support. We have a lot of support in many angles because, as you know, in order to start a club, and especially an eClub, it's a lot of coordinations, a lot of rules, and we are trying to do it as less painful as possible. And the help of the district and Mali is very important. So we have some of the people here are first-timers, so I'll go very briefly on what is Rotary, and we would love to elaborate later. So Rotary, in a nutshell, is an international organization, apolitical. We do not discuss, especially now, any political issues, and that's what you see. Rotary International has 34,000 clubs in 200 countries and about 1,250,000 business leaders in their communities that are sharing the same values. We want to thank also Alon Barnea and AvivTEK College and all the present and past AvivTEK people. So thank you very much, Alon and everybody. Yossi is doing a great job, and we need to thank him in order to keep his motivation. We need him very much in the Yoel Gat will be a speaker, and David Rubin later will discuss also, will be a keynote speaker today. Now, what is Rotary? So what you see is that there are 4 pillars that you have in Rotary. You enlarge and enhance your business networking. It's very important. I know specifically about more than 10 or 20 business deals, ventures that are already made between this group and some people that are not here today through the club. So business networking is very important and part of what we are doing. Enhancing and enlarging the social networking. Many of the members here are a junction of many connections, and in order to get together with their networks, that's something that enhances any social networking. The international networking is being done by 200 countries and 35,000, 34,000 clubs all over the world. They welcome, each club is welcome anyone that visit that area, and also we have good experience with trying to get their help in business areas. Yeah, I guess, where is Doron? Try to use the network in Poland, and it worked, you know, in a matter of hours. He got interesting meetings over there. And community service is very important, and we'll get into that. Part of what we are doing here in the club is a community service. In our case, our community is the technology arena, so we try to do some community service that are related to technology. So this is the agenda that I'm sure that everybody already saw. I'll get into what is the progress with the eClub. We started at around in August 2014, and right now we feel that we are almost there, ready to get a charter from Rotary International and to become a valid Rotary Club. So we are going to file an application, a charter, to be a Rotary valid club, and we are in the process of talking to members and actually future members. And as a meantime management team, we, the 10 members that are in the management, will approach you and discuss in more length what is Rotary and what we are looking for, and to find out if it fits what you are after. As Doron told me, Doron actually will open a specific account that meanwhile will get the 200 shekels that we will collect. This money will be used for okay. Thank you, Yoel. We start the meeting in English, so we'll keep it that way. With that 200 shekels, we will fund the application and some of the club expenses. As always, there are no salaries or any kind of paying to people. It's only for the use of the club, for the activities of the club. Now, about the philanthropic work that we are doing here, I will start with Gvayim and the Hive. It's not here. Maybe I have a specific slide, but Patricia is here, and Gvayim actually help new immigrants that are in business and technology. And in Gvayim, there are 2 accelerators that Patricia is in charge. And maybe Yossi can say a few words about what we are doing, and later Patricia, I'll let you talk and run. I know that you have to to leave very soon. So please.
Hi everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me like this? Hey, not everyone can hear me. So Ilan volunteered me a couple of months ago to take care of this aspect, not by myself, but when I'm volunteered, I'm doing it. Right, so I did what I was told, and we had a couple of meetings with Hive. Hive is, as he said, is a organization assisting mostly new Olim who have ideas for a startup, and they need a lot of help and a lot of guidance. They don't know the country, and they don't know what else to do. So we had in November a meeting with the Hive. There's a problem with the mic?
Yeah, if you can speak to the mic, so that they will hear everything.
Closer, like this? Should I swallow it like that? It means making love to the mic, right? Okay, so we had a meeting, Ilan attended as well in November, with a variety of startups here in Tel Aviv. As he said, there are 2 locations in Tel Aviv and in Ashdod. And following that meeting, we tried to help as much as we can. So one of the presentations I liked, and I tried to help the guy raise money. However, when I went deeper into the topic, this is my best side here. So when I look deeper into where that startup is at that moment, he helped a couple of guys there with contacts in the industry. I hope that those panned out. Last week, we went to Ashdod and we listened to a more extensive presentations of 5 startups. I have the names here. They are quite interesting, starting from, they range from quick food, a machine that you put in a pallet and it brings out the dinner, like a magic little machine, like a coffee machine, but you get the meal, energy issues, high-tech, various things. But when I got home, I said to myself, I'm really not sure how to help these guys. So this is a call for everybody. It's not a one-man job or a 2-person's job. Feel free to talk to me, and I'll tell you the stories about those guys. And if you have any ideas or pointers, please let me have them. Okay? So this is what we are doing in that regard. Ilan?
Just to let you know, I met with a lady in Osem, and maybe I will help these guys with Osem. I know that they already talked to other people. So something going on. Now, Patricia, if you can say a few words, and we will let you go. Now, the startup that we saw, one is in the business of internet and surfing in the sea. We saw something in FinBiz, like algo trading and some other.
Hello? Yes. Okay, so I spoke in front of this forum already, and I think Yossi said it all, and Tzadikim Melachtam Nesed Bidei Acherim, so I won't speak too much about what we do. But we're really very thankful for this partnership, and I think it's a great contribution to the Hive and to the entrepreneurs. Yossi and Ilan's work, already all the connection that they made, but also Tzvika, who is here, was at the Hive with his partner. I don't see Tzvika. Yes, and Gili from S-Cube for company appraisal. Gave a lecture to the Hive in Tel Aviv. So, and I think what you just said made me realize that maybe a better way for us to get you guys' support would be for us to send maybe a summary of all the startups that are being incubated now at the Hive, and maybe you will come up with ideas or suggestion for contacts or anything else that you would like to offer.
Okay, that's a great idea. We will distribute some synopsis about the company, about the companies, and maybe something about what they are looking for among everybody. And anyone that feels that he can contribute something can approach Yossi Pearl and me as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay. Another community work that we are doing is something with LGT Bank. And with LGT Bank is actually a bank, Liechtenstein Bank, that deals with private banking, one of the largest in the world. And that bank has a philanthropic fund. The bank is looking forward to get more into the Israel market. And Sharon, Sharon, where is Sharon? Sharon is representing the bank, and we are looking for the philanthropic fund projects in Israel. Actually, what they are doing is sizable project. So one of the things we are going to meet with Soroka, actually I don't know how you call it, Soroka CEO, the professor there, and in order to find out projects, anyone that would like to come to Soroka, we will get there a VIP presentations about several areas in the hospital, can join the meeting. So please approach Sharon, and Sharon is taking care of everything. Now, we already talked to Stefan Borgas, the CEO of ICL. He is going to be a keynote speaker here on March 19, but he gave us the contact of EVP there that in charge on all the community and philanthropic projects that ICL has in the south, and we will check with them if we can join forces. Some of the members here and Sharon met with Amutat Edgarim. I don't know, Gidi is here? He sent me 2 emails that he has, and Hagit will come. Gidi is also Gidi is taking care of all the financial accounts of Edgarim, and we talked to Jacob Farid about doing something together. Maybe we'll do it with the joint, with their help and with the joint. We'll do Machshava Tova is another project that is run by Amit Polak, lawyers, and but they are running it many years, and probably we will look into joining forces. Now, there is also a project that is run by Tel Aviv Rotary Club, and actually in Tel Aviv Rotary Club there is a satellite club that is right now forming by Oren and Dan, which they are here. And where is the other mic? Here. We already had a meeting, maybe Rachel, if you can give it to Rachel. We met. If you can tell us what is the status of the project, and Oren will fill you up with the details.
Okay, so Ironi Hay is a high school in Tel Aviv, and what they would like to do, they would like the Rotary Club in Tel Aviv, the satellite Rotary Club, would like to establish a technology club in the high school that will work with the community of the school as well as the community outside of the school, and will actually help the students, these young students, to develop skills and to do community projects that involve technology. So
actually, mobile applications. That's the center story of that place.
So Ilan and I sat with them, and we helped them to really formulate what we call a logic model. I think that some of you probably heard about logic models. Logic models help people to think about programs that they want to create, and in a more systematic manner. This is something that I do in my work with my clients as an evaluator, and we help them really think through some of their ideas about the needs of the community, to think about the purposes of the project, think about what kind of resources do they have, what kind of programs do they want to do, and also to think about the outcomes. What kind of outcomes would they like to see? So it's really helping them sort of think a little bit more systematically about the project.
Okay,
You want to
so
add something?
yeah, can you give the mic to
Yes.
Oren? What I think right now the situation is that Oren and his club will make some progress in that project, and they are looking for mentors for Ironi A later. So, Oren, if you can say a few words, and we need to rush. And Oren will come back when Stefan will be here. Stefan actually fund from his own pocket some of the project over there. When he will be here, the keynote speaker, Oren will come and we'll discuss in more length what we can do. Please.
Okay. First of all, I haven't prepared anything. Stefan is one of our members in the club, and so he felt to contribute to this particular venture that we're doing. Ionihe is a high school that's been around for a very long time before I've been here, and there's been ups and downs with the school. And basically, the manager got the school a few years ago, and he was told that he needs to close it because the level is so low, and there's crime and drugs and violence and really bad things. It's really close to the port in Tel Aviv. Yeah, great location. And we met with the school manager, and we proposed to contribute some computers to just, give them some computers for a class that they will have. And the school manager, who brought the school back to its greatness, and you can read about it, or there's a really good article on Mako.
It suggests that you will have a lot of time when we will present the project.
Okay.
So my gut feeling is right now that you have to make some progress with the program that we did, and at that time we will approach mentors from our club to help your project over there.
Okay.
So please, feel free to talk people during to our members during the networking time. We will have 2 times.
Organization who deals with child abuse, and we are considering them as well as a viable project for our philanthropy activity. And in addition to that, I just want to ask any of you who would like to join us in this effort. We have 2 meetings set for the near future. One is on the 8th of February with Soroka Hospital. So those of you who would like to join us, please feel free to join us in this visit. And the second meeting is on the 10th of February in the offices of Amit Polak Matalon. And this will be with Machshava Tova. They are supposed to present us the projects that they would like to propose for our cooperation. So again, those of you who would like to contribute and join the meetings, please feel free to join us. Thank you.
Thank you.